Hello, welcome guys. My name is Tadona Shemsada. I'm an A-level student in the Lineate Pathway School. And I'm going to be teaching you history, so those who want to catch up with me, you can listen to this lesson. So first, I'm going to be starting with the Holocaust. Right. The Holocaust was a genocide in which approximately 6 million Jews were killed by Adolf Hitler's Nazis and its collaborators. So here we are saying that it was the killing of people. Approximately 6 million were killed by Hitler, and this part the Nazis. Some historians use a definition of the Holocaust that includes the additional 5 million non-Jews victims of Nazi mass murders, bringing the total to approximately 11 million. Killings took place throughout Nazi Germany and German occupied territories. So here we are saying that the killings of the Jews did not only take place in the German but also in the German occupied territories. Many Jews were being killed there. So from 1941 to 1945, Jews were systematically murdered in a genocide, one of the largest in history and part of a broader aggregate of acts of oppression and killings of various ethnic and political groups in Europe by the Nazi regime. So Hitler was an anti-Semitic. He did not like the Jews. He did not like the Jews. So he decided to cast out the Jews out of the German Empire. And he believed that the Aryans were the great. The Aryans are people of the German origin. Yeah. So every army of German was involved in the logistics and the carrying out of the genocide, turning the Third Reich into a genocidal state. Other victims of the Nazi crimes included Romanians, ethnic Poles, and other Slavs, Soviet Poles, communists, homosexuals, Jehovah's Witnesses, and mentally and physically disabled people. So these are also the people that were murdered by Hitler during the genocide. In total, approximately 11 million people were killed, including approximately 1 million Jewish children. Of the 9 million Jews who had resided in Europe before the Holocaust, approximately two-thirds were killed. So we are saying in total, two-thirds of the Jews were killed by Hitler and his Nazi collaborators. A network of about 42,500 facilities in German and German occupied territories were used to concentrate, confine, and kill Jews and other victims. So we are saying here that Hitler and his collaborators used many facilities in Germany to kill these Jews. For example, they were created gas chambers in ghettos to concentrate them, and like Himmler's idea, the gas van. Yeah. Over 200,000 people are estimated to have been Holocaust perpetrators. The persecution and genocide were carried out in stages, culminating in what was termed the final solution to the Jewish question, the agenda to exterminate Jews in Europe. Initially, the German government passed the laws to exclude Jews from civil society, most prominently the Nuremberg laws of 1935. So, in 1935, there was also a law passed called the Nuremberg laws, which were to exclude the Jews from the civil society. So here we are saying that the government was also in the commitment of the genocide. A network of concentration camps was established starting in 1933, and ghettos were established following the outbreak of World War II in 1939. In 1941, as Germany conquered new territory in Eastern Europe, specialized paramilitary units called Einsatzgruppen were used to murder around 2 million Jews and partisans, often in mass shootings. So Hitler created a paramilitary called the Einsatzgruppen, which was used to kill the Jews. By the end of 1942, victims were being regularly transported by freight trains to specially built extermination camps where if they survived the journey most systematically killed in gas chambers. So the Jews were transported by trains into the gas chambers, into the ghettos. So the Jews were transported by the trains into the ghettos. They were forced to work. After work, they were put into the gas chambers. The campaign of murder continued until the end of World War II in Europe in April to May 1945. Overall, Jewish armed resistance was limited. The most notable exception was the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising of 1943, when thousands of poorly armed Jewish fighters held the Waffen-SS at bay for 4 weeks. So here we are saying that the Jews resisted. They resisted this Holocaust which was being committed by Hitler. So here they are saying that there was an uprising. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, there was an uprising by the Jews which was called the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, when thousands of poorly armed Jewish fighters held the Waffen-SS at bay for 4 weeks. An estimated 20,000 to 30,000 Jewish partisans actively fought against the Nazis and their collaborators in Eastern Europe. French Jews were also highly active in the French resistance, which conducted a guerrilla campaign against the Nazis and which French authorities. In total, over 100 armed Jewish uprisings took place. So, all in all, in conclusion, we are saying that sensing the danger and the tense of the atmosphere in Germany, the Jews started to realize that Hitler's anti-Semitism became pathological, and they started to uprise. Like other Jews escaped the ghettos and created homes in forests. They killed German soldiers and the others faked passports. Yeah, so guys, that's what all I had for you. Meet in the next lesson. Please just subscribe and add a comment.